All right, welcome everyone. Today we're going to take a journey, a virtual tour, through 12 of India's most spectacular forest sanctuaries. We're going to explore the incredible variety of these wild places. We're talking everything from tangled mangroves to misty mountains, to really see what makes each one a masterpiece of nature.
So let me ask you something. When you picture a forest in India, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Seriously, take a second and try to visualize it. Are you seeing a dense, steamy jungle or something else entirely? Well, the answer, as we're about to find out, is wonderfully complex.
Maybe this is what you picture, right? A world of these incredible tangled mangrove roots and winding tidal rivers, a place where the entire rhythm of life is dictated by the water. And yeah, this is definitely one version of an Indian forest.
Or maybe your mind went here instead. A landscape of dry, open plains and scrubland, baked golden by the sun. A completely different ecosystem for sure, but every bit as wild.
And what about this? Cool, perpetually damp hills just shrouded in mist, where the trees are literally dripping with moisture, and the sound of waterfalls is never too far away. The truth is, all of these are correct. There is no single Indian forest.
So let's kick off our tour in the kingdoms of the most famous residents of these forests, the Big Cats. This is where the legendary Bengal tiger and the super rare Asiatic lion still hold court.
And what's really fascinating is how these two apex predators have carved out completely different domains for themselves. On one side, you have the super adaptable Bengal tiger, thriving in everything from wet mangrove swamps all the way to the foothills of the Himalayas. On the other side, the Asiatic lion, now found exclusively in the dry deciduous forests of one single region.
Our first stop is the Sundarbans. Now, this isn't just a forest, it's the largest mangrove ecosystem in the entire world. Just imagine trying to navigate these winding tidal rivers, knowing that this unique, watery landscape is the undisputed territory of the Bengal tiger.
Now for a complete 180, we go to Gir Forest. What makes this place so globally important is that this rugged, arid landscape is the only place on Earth where the Asiatic lion still roams free. Its survival, after being pushed to the very brink of extinction, is a conservation story of huge importance. Okay, now we head north, way up into the Himalayan foothills, to Jim Corbett National Park. Here, the tiger roams a totally different world of dense forest, open grasslands, and pristine rivers, and it shares its home with massive herds of elephants.
And this illustrates a different kind of magic. Bandhavgarh isn't just a wildlife haven. It's a landscape where nature has literally reclaimed history. You can be walking amidst these lush forested hills and suddenly find ancient ruins and forts. It creates this incredible blend of natural and historical beauty. A true cultural landscape.
All right, the big cats are obviously incredible, but they are just one part of the story. Now we're going to explore some unique ecosystems, focusing on the amazing plant life and the other kinds of wildlife that make these forests so incredibly special. Take Kanha Forest. It's famous for these huge open meadows set against a backdrop of sal and bamboo groves. But its real claim to fame is being a crucial sanctuary for the Barasingha, also known as the swamp deer, a species that was pulled back from the brink of extinction right here in this park. Heading way down south to Kerala, we find Periyar, a sanctuary that's centered around a vast, beautiful lake. It's an absolute paradise for elephants. But what's truly unique is how this wilderness coexists with agriculture. The forest just seamlessly blends right into spice plantations, creating this rare harmony between nature and human cultivation.
Okay, wait. Before we visit our next location, we need to understand this incredible concept, a living root bridge. This is not built, it's grown. For centuries, people have guided the roots of rubber trees across rivers, weaving them together until they form a strong, living, breathing bridge. It's just this perfect fusion of human ingenuity and nature's power.
And this is their home, the Khasi Hills in Meghalaya. It's an almost mystical place, constantly draped in mist, and it echoes with the sound of countless waterfalls. The living root bridges are really the soul of this landscape, a testament to a deep, respectful relationship with the forest. Also down south is Silent Valley, which is special because it's one of the last undisturbed tracts of tropical rainforest in India. You can think of it like a living laboratory, a treasure chest of endemic species. That means plants and animals that exist here and nowhere else on Earth. It's a powerful symbol of untouched wilderness. For our final section, we are heading for higher ground.
These are the sanctuaries defined by their rugged, mountainous terrain. They're havens for some of the most elusive and resilient wildlife on the whole subcontinent.
This gives us a great little snapshot of that highland diversity, so let's run through them. Far in the northeast, Namdapha's vast forests are a rare sanctuary for predators like the clouded leopard. Moving over to central India, Satpura is this dramatic landscape of rugged hills and deep gorges. In the east, Simlapal is known for its dense forests and just spectacular waterfalls. And finally, down south in the Western Ghats, Anamale is a crucial biodiversity hotspot. Each one is its own unique mountain world.
So as we wrap up this journey, it's pretty clear these sanctuaries are far more than just protected areas for animals. They represent something much, much deeper. We've just visited 12 distinct worlds, 12 windows into the immense natural wealth of a single country. From mangroves to mountains, each one is a vital piece of a much larger, incredibly diverse puzzle.
And maybe the most important takeaway is this. These aren't just parks. They are cultural landscapes, woven into the stories, the traditions, and even the survival of local communities for generations. They hold not just ecological value, but profound human significance.
Which leaves us with a final question to think about. In our modern world, where true wilderness is becoming more and more rare, what is the real worth of a place like Bandhavgarh, or Silent Valley, or the Sundarbans? What is the value of a single, irreplaceable forest?